Sometimes life throws bold moments at you, like finding the perfect vacation or finding the ideal location. At BOS, we're there to help you meet those moments with bold confidence. So whether it's managing money for future plans or getting what you need to start planning your dream, we're here to bring you a better banking experience. Make the bold move and switch to BOS today.
Hello, welcome. This is a Business Spotlight brought to you by Bank of Springfield. I have my good friend and one of my favorite people on 6th Street with me today, Kelli Langston. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
Absolutely. I am thrilled that you're here. I'm very excited to talk about the store and what you're doing down there. I have been an Apricot OG since the beginning.
Yes, you have.
It's changed hands. Originally, Sarah Platt opened the store in 2011.
Yes.
And you have now been a wonderful owner since 2023.
Yes, almost 3 years.
It's incredible. You've done a really amazing job with the store.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very exciting. You've brought such great new vibes and great new additions and really kept it true and kept it, really just a wonderful place for women to go and feel good about themselves and shop and find really good treasures that we have forever.
Yeah, I've tried really hard to stay true to what Sarah started and take the baton from there and just kind of grow. And we've added more merchandise than what she used to carry. That was intentional. We've also expanded the sizes that we offer. That was intentional as well. We just wanted to just take the ball and run with it, what she started. She started such a good, solid base of a brand.
Yeah, she really did. Like I said, I've honestly been shopping. I love to shop local, but she and you make it very, very easy for women like us here because we want to feel great and we want to have what everyone else in the world is being able to get. And one thing that I think is so special is I don't have to travel to St. Louis or Chicago. I can go right downtown and get the brands that I watch. And you just really are ahead of the times. Like, I really love fashion. I follow things that are happening in Japan or Taiwan, and then I come into your store and we talk and you're like, it's coming, and it's so great. So talk to me about that, how you kind of decide what you're going to carry and your shopping process, because it's truly wonderful.
So we work really hard to only carry brands that are nowhere in the vicinity. You can only find the brands in our store here in Quincy, here. Yeah. And then you really would have to travel to St. Louis, Chicago, maybe Springfield to find the same brands. So we practice what's called exclusivity as far as branding goes. With the particular brands that we choose to carry, we do the ones that are zip code protected. So meaning that they will check the zip code and make sure no other retailer in that zip code or a surrounding area beyond that is carrying it, so that we are truly the only place you can get it here locally. That's a choice. It comes with a little higher price tag. It comes with some minimum expense that we have to put out, some investment. But we think it's worth it because the number one comment I get when people come in our store is, it feels like a little mini Nordstrom in here.
Definitely.
And that is the highest compliment. I'm like, thanks.
It's so true, Kelli. It really is.
It feels great to hear that, because that is kind of one of the brands and stores that we kind of look to as our North Star.
Yeah, and it's funny you should say that. So growing up, both of my grandmothers, one worked for a clothing store in San Francisco called I. Magnon's. They ended up being bought by Macy's years later.
Okay.
And then another one of my grandmothers actually owned a clothing store my whole life. So I grew up going to market. I grew up shopping in Nordstrom's, and we would go in and have a personal shopper, and it was so fabulous. And I just remember, like, thinking how glamorous, and now I'm living that lifestyle literally on 6th Street. I'm not just saying that. I feel like shopping with you, not only do I get wonderful pieces, but it's really about the experience and the way that I feel. I told Sarah the other day on her birthday, just on social media, but the way you ladies make me feel on and off when I leave is just some of the stuff that I carry. I'm an experienced person, but the clothes, they make me feel and say enough. I'm actually wearing head to toe right now. Yes. Sweet Apricot shop. These cut jeans, oh my gosh. This is my first pair of this. I don't know how I would live in anything else. These are, I think, the Natalie.
The Natalie. And it's one of our top sellers. It's a boot cut that is friendly for a longer inseam.
Yeah.
We also, Cut is one of our top selling denim brands. We have 2 denim brands that we carry. One is cut from the cloth, and they are what I like to refer to as kind of like an introductory premium brand, because they're premium, but their price point's a little bit lower.
Yep.
So you can get a pair of cut denim for around $100 to $110, which is, yes, higher than you're going to get at Target or Walmart or Old Navy, but they are meant to last longer. Yeah. The styles are a little less edgy, I guess. They're much more, they're intended to last 2 to 5 years. So you're definitely gonna get some longevity for it. Yeah.
Which I feel like, when you're buying clothes, there are things sometimes that are just seasonal, and you might wear it once or twice and feel fine about that. But I was telling you, I still have all the clothes that I've bought in 2011 from the store and continue. You were saying another brand that you have. I got myself a pair of those as well, the Hudsons.
Yeah, we did have Hudson. We now have Pistola is the other big one that we carry.
Yep.
Pistola is a higher price point, but you can feel the fabric difference when you're comparing. And once you kind of get used to that, it's hard to go back, because Pistola puts a lot more technology and construction into it than the lesser expensive brands. You can feel it, you can see it.
Yeah.
They are definitely meant to last. They're gonna hold up through all kinds of daily wear and washes. And they are really constructed for quality and for longevity.
I need to get in there because you have those barrel jeans, and I'm seeing those everywhere. So I need a pair of that, and you've showed me how to wear those. Really, any body type can wear them, and they look great on how you style them. I know that brand. I got a pair of the black sexy Pistola pants that I have been wearing kind of on repeat because they just fit and feel so good. They've got like a little flare at the bottom.
Yeah,
that
Pistola,
I love.
They do a great job within their construction. They just they put it's their own special technology that it bounces back. So whereas you're wearing some jeans that'll stretch over the day, and then by the end of the day you're hiking your pants up, you will never have that with Pistola. Never. And you can take them off of your body and they just bounce back. So it's a great quality product.
We love that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about all the wonderful neutrals and basics you have, because one thing I think so important in our closet is to have a great basic, and then what I like to say is an elevated basic. And you have that. You deliver every time. So talk to me about that, how we can put those in our wardrobe.
Yeah, we're very particular about, we want to have a nice selection of your white, lightweight sweaters like what I'm wearing today, your blacks, your neutral colors.
With the little ruffle on the bottom. This is an elevated basic.
That is your elevated basic. So it's got just a little something extra special to it that makes it so that it's not just like everybody else can get from anywhere. Like even like I did a live video talking about this sweater just because we carry it and we just love it because there's just little details, like on the shoulder there's just a little rivet, and then on the back there's a little seam down the middle. It's just all those little touches that, I noticed.
Everyone noticed. Makes you just feel so great.
Yeah, and the fabric feels so much better too. That's a really important thing for us. We've all had that perfect fitting white t-shirt, but it's completely see-through.
Yeah.
Or it gets the teeny tiny little holes in it immediately, and it is so frustrating. So we try our best to find the really good, thicker quality, better constructed t-shirts that, you know, they're gonna last for wear after wear, because that's what you reach for and you throw on to go under and over everything.
It's so important, honestly, to have great basics in a wardrobe. It really, sometimes I think when women say, oh, I have nothing to wear, it's just because you don't have that basic to put it together, to change it, and it really can make anything that you have in your closet look so much different.
Oh, so much better. And the accessories are another thing you can add to it. We started carrying a line of waterproof jewelry that has gone berserk.
Beautiful.
We found it at Market. It's a brand called Ellie Vale, and we just placed the biggest jewelry order we've ever placed. Probably even, like, if you added up an entire season's worth of jewelry orders, we just placed one.
Oh, that's so
that was bigger
exciting.
than that. So we are really excited. People are on board with it and loving it. It's really classic, but elevated and very good quality, and it's guaranteed for a lifetime. It's tarnish resistant, sweat resistant, water resistant, and it's perfect timing now because we're going into spring and summer where you're going on vacation, you're going to hotter climates, or you're going to go sit by the pool in the summer. So it's perfect timing.
I love that. Okay, so talk to me now. We talked about the basics, the colors, all the patterns and the florals that you have in the windows. You were talking about vacation. You have got the windows that just tell a woman, where are we going? Pack the bags.
Yes, this is the time that we start getting in all these beautiful spring florals and bolder colors. Now is when I feel like most women who, even if they're more on the neutral side of things, they feel a little bit more comfortable wearing something that's maybe a little bit more out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because you have your Easter, your Mother's Day, your weddings, your receptions, all the things happen in spring, graduations. There's so many events that happen in the spring. It's really intense. And I get women every day that are like, oh, I've got to find something. And we try to accommodate with a wide variety of shapes and sizes for everybody's taste. So we have things that are more neutral, but we also have these bold patterns and prints and colors that are really saturated. Like right now, one of the hot colors that I'm wearing today on my shoes and my jewelry is this Kelli green. It's this perfect color for spring, and it's just crisp and clean. It feels fresh, and it just, we're ready for it. I feel like it goes with navy, it goes with white. You can wear it with jeans, black. It's
beautiful.
Easy.
Tell me about the shoes, because that's a new brand that you're selling, and my eye has just been on them. Got great colors and neutral.
Yes.
So what is that brand?
So this brand is called Back 70, and they're all about a retro shoe. This slimmer profile sneaker, fashion sneaker is what they're calling it, and has become really popular because it's easy to wear. It goes with any leg shape that you're wearing. It goes with a variety of colors. And it's comfortable and it's easier than your standard issue, like sneaker.
Yeah.
We found Back 70 at Market in Dallas in January, and we literally just came around the corner and saw this booth that was packed with women, or buyers, I should say, not just women, but we couldn't even get in. So Roxanne, who works with me, she and I both were like, well, what's this all about? Yeah. So we got right up to the edge, and the salesperson looked at us, and the first thing she asked was like, what's your social handle? I was like, what do you mean? I've never had a brand ask me that before I even entered their booth, pretty much. And so I told her, and she pulled it up and looked and goes, yeah, you're good. She let us in.
It was like exclusivity to get in.
It kind of was, but it was.
But that means they're intentional too, and you can appreciate that because you're intentional.
100%. And she explained, she was like, we're not excluding people. We want to know that when we are sending our products to you, that they're going to be represented like we would want them to be. And
Yeah.
we want them to sit on a shelf next to something that you're also representing well. And so we just want to make sure it's a good fit. So I love that. I was like, thank you for not wasting my time or other people's times, whatever. But it was just interesting. And then she shared, she said, you know, I'm actually shocked that's the first time it's happened to you, because that's the way that brands are going now, is that social media is just so critical.
Yeah, it
I
really
get it.
is. And you, I mean, you do a great job on your social.
Oh, gosh.
You really do. And I love how you just, you know, even when you're showing the brand, or you just pop on and you're just you, which, you know, it's very inviting. It's very welcoming, and you know your stuff. So it makes me feel good. I love seeing you, Kelli. You do.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I try. It's not natural to me, but and it's definitely out of my comfort zone. I would prefer to be behind the camera and not in front of the camera, but
speaking of that, you asked me, which was so sweet, for me to be part of a little campaign that you did. Thank you for including me, and some of the best pictures I think have ever been taken of me, so thank you for that. I'll have that forever. But I got to wear some pajamas that were just so soft and keep well, and those are a staple that you can have forever too.
Yeah, we carry those. Z Supply does such a great job with their soft fabrics, and those pajamas are always like, everybody looks for them and they fly off the shelves.
Yeah, no, it's great.
They do.
Okay, so one thing too I want to talk about, we talked about accessories, but a new thing that I've seen in there that I'm obsessed about, you were saying Z Supply, is the new sunglasses.
Yes, we just started carrying, well, Sarah had some before. I just had kind of hung on waiting to figure out where to go for them. That was the best brand fit. Again, we're very intentional. We shop around, we look.
Yep.
We don't just make impulse buys for the most part. There's once in a while where we have a weakness, but we finally landed right back at Z Supply where Sarah started. So we bought into a huge supply of them, and they're going crazy. So
they're so cute. The price point is truly unbelievable. I mean, I saw one pair, it was like $40.
Yeah, they retail between $40 and $60.
I mean, that's
they're
fantastic for me. I loved a good sunglass, but I don't know, I lose them. I don't put them in the case. And so that price point just feels so good for me on accessories. So, well, they are cute, and the display looks great.
Yeah, we got the display with our order, so that was great.
Yeah, I love all of those. Going back, I am just a neutral and basic kind of a girl. It's just the way I go. I see all the pretty prints, and then I like that one black dress that you have. But I just bought myself, I branched out and you helped me. I got those lavender eyelet little shorts that I'm probably going to wear for Easter.
So cute.
And then I bought like a little the white little tank for that.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to actually go on a trip, and though I should be looking for maybe something to wear, all I want is the Spanx set that you have, because I feel like that is going to be perfect for the airport. It's black, I know, but it's so soft. It looks great.
Yes.
I have to have it.
Yeah, the Air Essentials is always really popular. The matching sets are so popular for going to travel. Well, first of all, it's the comfort.
Yes.
First and foremost.
Yes.
They're comfortable, they're easy, they don't wrinkle. We have one of the newest brands that we're about to bring in any day now, they're shipping, is Varley. And Varley has caught on. It is a British brand and so cute. It's along the same lines, but it's a little bit more fashion forward. So they'll do similar things as those Air Essential sets, but they'll add a really nice elevated texture to the sweater, or they'll add details like little side zippers that are gold and just really, really nice.
Which I love, because as a mom or a middle-aged woman, I like to be comfortable, but when you have something that is intentional, it's a set, and then you throw on fabulous jewelry. I mean, you look and feel like $1,000,000, and you can wear it anywhere, really. Dress it up. I could, even for work. I mean, it just makes you feel and look so good, Kelly. I love it.
It makes such a difference when you feel good in what you're wearing. I mean, that's our motto, is feel good fashion.
Yeah.
And we really stand by it. We want you to feel good in your clothes. We want you to feel good about your clothes and know that they're going to last. And most importantly, we want you to feel good in the store. So we want you to have fun. We have the music playing. We have the candles lit. We've got, the vibes are right.
Well, one thing I've said, because I can't even say it enough, how much I love shopping in the store, but I've made a commitment that each of my girlfriends is getting, for their birthday, they get to come into your store. Some live not here, but again, you do shipping.
Yes.
Let's talk shipping. You'll ship anywhere.
We will ship anywhere, and if you purchase more than $150, we'll ship it for free.
That's incredible.
And even if you're in store, we have people who travel here a lot.
Yeah.
And if they're here and they don't want to lug it back in their suitcase, we will ship it back home for them, and it'll be waiting for them when they get there.
That is so great. So each of my girlfriends this year for their birthday get to come into your store or pick online. They get to pick whatever they want, and then you are so sweet. You just send me an invoice and I pay for it, and that has been just such a great thing. I know my girlfriends are feeling so good, and I am being intentional with that too, because I want them to feel good and feel the way that I feel, and really get that moment with you and become a lifelong shopper, because once you get in there, it just changes.
Yeah.
It really does. It's changed for me. It changed for my friend. One friend, we bought a silver clutch, and I think she's carried it every day since she's got it. So
I love that.
She just feels so good. Yeah.
She was so cute. Well, thank you for shopping small and supporting the local businesses. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
When we see somebody, making that effort, that makes a big deal. Makes a big difference for us.
I'm
So
happy to do it, and plus I feel like the lucky one. I really do. So we're talking about feeling good. One more thing I want to talk about is this candle that we have on the table, because let me tell you, you carry great candles. Always have. Sarah did too.
Yep.
Very intentional with the candles. This is not even lit right now, and the lid is just off. And I didn't even light this candle in my own home for weeks. I just took the lid off. It smelled my whole room. But tell us about this candle, because it's already sold out and you already just restocked it.
Yes, we've restocked it once already. This is my OG, I have loved this scent. It's by Votivo. It's called Red Currant. It's not new. It's been around for forever. And
Why did it?
I have loved it for 20 years. It used to be in my office back when I lived in Dallas. And it just, I don't know, it just smells clean and fresh. And to me, it smells like a bougie hotel lobby.
You said
which
that.
I love. And I'm a little bougie, and I'm not apologetic about it. So,
I wish you guys could smell what we're smelling right now, but trust me, run, don't walk to the Sweet Apricot shop and go get you one of these candles before I buy the rest of them, or they get taken again.
Yeah, they are potent, so you don't have to burn them for long.
No.
So though they're a little pricey, but we do have the reed diffusers, which I've told other people that we have the reed diffuser open in the store, and I can tell you,
I smell it.
You smell it, but it's not nearly as strong as the candle. So if you're someone who's a little sensitive to scents, I would recommend the reed diffuser. Then that way, this one's a little bit more in your face.
Well, one thing we have in common is boy mom.
Yes.
And I was just telling you, boys running in and out of my house all weekend, and I had the doors open and I was burning this, and they never like anything that I do. They're always questioning. I had 4 boys from the age of 10 to 14 say, "What is that burning in your house? It smells so good, Crissie." And I was like, "Well, thank you." So maybe I should get one for all of their moms for Mother's Day, because they really all enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I burn candles all the time. Obviously, I have access to all of them, and I bring them home all the time, all different scents. And this one was burning, and it was so funny that you said that, because my 11-year-old boy, same thing. He was like, That smells really nice.
It's really that good. It really is.
So
I
it's
can't
good
even
for girls
explain it.
and
It's not
boys.
even like a scent I've ever smelled. It's
Yeah.
just so bougie, I guess. Yes,
It's a bougie hotel lobby.
but not. No, it's
Not
great.
in a bad way.
It's great.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank
good.
you
Yeah,
so
thank you.
much for being here with me and talking about your store. It's truly, I think it's my favorite place, to be honest. And
mine
I want
too.
it to be everybody else's favorite place. Sweet Apricot Shop,
Yes.
6th Street. What's the actual address down there?
129 North 6th.
Okay, and you can't miss the beautiful displays and the
Thank you.
windows. And I invite everybody to get down there and see Kelli. Or
It's a fun place.
it's a great place. Well, thank you for joining
Thank
me.
you.
And you look great as always.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
you look fabulous.
Thank you. Shopped at the best. Well, thank you guys. Again, this has been another Business Spotlight brought to you by Bank of Springfield. Have a great day.
Sometimes life throws bold moments at you, like finding the perfect vacation or finding the ideal location. At BOS, we're there to help you meet those moments with bold confidence. So whether it's managing money for future plans or getting what you need to start planning your dream, we're here to bring you a better banking experience. Make the bold move and switch to BOS today.